So it's 11:05 on Tuesday. I'm at the Cantab Lounge in Cambridge, Massachusetts, which has the wonderful distinction of being the only bar open at this time that I know of. Thank you, sir. Quick to-do list. I've got to learn Japanese. I've got to contact a couple of monasteries in Japan that I've been given the names of, that are Zen monasteries, where I'm likely to find people who would let me maybe put me up in a place to stay. I might be interested in helping, or I might be able to find, just show me around, etc. I don't speak a lick of Japanese, except I can count ichi, san, shi, go, roku, shich, aj, ku, ju. That's from Aikido. And, so, sorry, I get in a bar and there's a TV on and I just stare at it. So I gotta learn a little Japanese. I gotta read up on Japanese etiquette, how not to offend people. I should probably read some stuff about PTSD. I should familiarize myself with what the Red Cross is doing. They're just the one that jumped to the top of my head. I should figure out what everybody else is doing. Whether there are any groups that I might want to join when I get over there. Probably the most logistically efficient thing for me to do is to join somebody over there. However, I don't do so well when I'm under somebody else's direction. I feel like in a lot of cases I'm much more effective when I can choose what I do myself. So my initial plan to go over there is just to go over there and film things, because that's something that I can do on my own. And I imagine that if I put on a Red Cross shirt and started shoveling debris or handing out food or searching for bodies or something like that, I'm not sure if I'd be able to pull out the camera as much as I'd like to. But I do want to familiarize myself with what's going on over there, just because I think it's it's the responsible thing to do. I need to figure out a cell phone. I looked it up earlier. The iPhone's not going to work in Japan, so I gotta get a cell phone. I can probably figure that out while I'm over there, but it's probably good to get an idea of what I want to do before then. In the case that I can't stay anywhere, I should probably find a place to stay. I should look up how much it costs to rent a car, even though I'd much rather find somebody who already has a car and is used to driving on the left side of the road, who's be willing to drive around. I'd be interested in hiring somebody to be a camera person. I might buy a camera. I talked to my dad about this plan, and he said that a friend of his, the daughter of some friends of his, went to Haiti and came back with some psychological problems. She went to Haiti after the earthquake. Essentially PTSD. Last night,
I don't do American time. I get deported to the Ukraine.
TV. Last night, I fell asleep kind of early, like 7 p.m. and slept for a couple hours before I woke up again. And in my dreams, I had this vision of like a bomb going off inside somebody's body, and like it splattered, or something happened, like it somehow liquefied, like, and they just splattered open. It was so horrifying. And then I woke up and I realized
finish both.
Your friend's been girl?
She wasn't a whore. She was a good kid. Just a piece of crap like you know. Because she wasn't marrying your spin. One of those.
I've only seen, I saw a cadaver once in medical school.
And getting her picture.
I saw my grandfather's body.
I always dreamed of winning the Bradshaw Prize for applied mathematics. My paper on dense triangle trigonometry was made my dream come true.
Visitation. I was with my mom as she died.
Any mention of proud parents?
No, but this one says that she went to the Morwood School.
Never heard of places that
I've never seen a body that's been laying in the sun for a day, or 5 days, or a week, as it's going to be when I get there.
Where do they go?
MIT, Harvard.
I don't know if I'm going to see that.
So that's
I don't know if I'm even going to see the places where the tsunami hit. I don't know what I'm going to see. I'm going to... My rough plan is to kind of get some footage that shows what it's like there. And my plan is to get a lot of footage, not just a documentary, but a library that you can explore. That's what I started looking for when I heard about this thing, as I got on YouTube and I was looking for, on the ground. On the ground imagery, and I found some. There's people with cell phone cameras or whatever shooting video. A lot of news footage. Al Jazeera seems to have pretty good coverage of it. At least a lot of Al Jazeera stuff was on YouTube. Something called RT, Russia Today, which I'd never heard of before, but they've got this little logo that comes up on some of the YouTube videos presented by RT, and they seem to have a lot of sort of eyewitness videos, like amateur videos. They seem to be displaying them. I'm not sure how they. Maybe they just compiled them. Maybe they found them. They were already on YouTube and added their logo and compiled them. But I made a YouTube playlist, and about 5 of the 10 or so videos that I found had that RT logo on it, and those were some of the more interesting ones that were shot from ground level. There was one that showed a guy standing, it was shot from like this staircase, and this water came rushing down the street. You saw cars driving on the street. I'll link to the YouTube video. It's part of the playlist. I'll make sure that there's a link on your screen as you're watching this. Should be over there, or maybe it's over there. I don't know. Figure it out. But you see a car come flying down the street, just driving as fast as hell. Comes whipping around the corner and then drives on down the street, And then immediately behind it is this is from street level, not from a helicopter or anything like that. This is this guy standing on the staircase, and then you see this water come rushing in, and the water's pushing other cars and everything. Crazy. And then it just flows in like a river, and it looks like a river flowing by down the street, and there's debris and everything, but mostly it's just really turbulent water, like rapids in a stream. And the camera turns at one point. There's a bunch of other people up on a hill, but this guy decided to run down there and get some video of the water, and it's rising.